and it's called Vital Enterprise.
Good morning. I'm Ash. I'd like to show you how Vital Enterprises is giving technicians superhuman powers so that we can tackle a $30 billion problem. One of the largest satellite manufacturers in the world is deploying Vital software to save them millions of dollars on every satellite that they build. And I'm going to come back to this scene in a moment to show you how we're transforming this. First of all, let me show you how it works. So technicians wear smart glasses loaded with Vital software. And that brings up a kind of heads-up display. It's a virtual desktop that floats in front of them. It's like their Iron Man helmet. Using that, they can invoke work instructions that gives them everything they need to do in order to complete the task. And they use voice commands so they can keep their hands on their tools and stay in context. As the work is completed, they verbally check it off, and we capture a photo snapshot. And all of that is available in real time back at headquarters. Experts can review the work as it's being done and immediately identify any potential issues. They can instantiate at any point, if they need to, a telepresence session where they interact in real time with the technician. They see everything the technician sees and use annotation to indicate points of interest in real time. So let me show you how we're applying those capabilities to transform this scene. In yellow, the photographer's job is now largely automated. He becomes dramatically more efficient. In green, the quality inspector can now manage 4 teams simultaneously. That's a 400% efficiency increase. In red, those paperwork instructions are gone, eliminating the 15% time that is wasted by that technician. And then in orange, this technician can now join a new team, increasing productivity throughout the entire plant. In addition to satellite manufacturing, we're working with some of the largest companies in the world across a range of industries. Now, why these industries in particular? For a couple of reasons. First of all, they rely very heavily on archaic paper-based processes, and that introduces a lot of human error that costs these industries billions of dollars every year. Second, there is a huge and growing lack of skilled technicians, so-called grey-collar workers. At the same time, though, those technicians use very inefficient in-person and manual processes that we can mitigate. We have a very simple business model. We charge a monthly fee per technician. We also offer a comprehensive enterprise solution. It's a huge opportunity. There is an $8 billion estimated market by 2020, of which we can capture a $1 billion segment by targeting the 1.5 million potential users in the US alone. At the end of this month, we're releasing version 4.1, which introduces oversight. Oversight is the ability for a manager to view through the eyes of all of their team members simultaneously and interact with each of them individually, allowing him to manage entire teams remotely. We've raised a seed round in 2015. We're currently raising a seed extension with a little space left in it. Thank you very much.
So are you saying that in these markets, they're getting real-time technicians are getting real-time feedback from people who are on the ground, but then with this product, they'll be able to do it remotely?
Exactly. Right now, that has to happen in person. If you saw one of that scene earlier, you have to have a person basically standing there, the expert, able to only assist one person at a time. There's also the travel associated with going to the site to be able to perform that support and inspection. All of that gets eliminated.
But does the infrastructure exist where you have these remote experts?
So those experts are currently not remote. They tend to be traveling around on site. They're road warriors. Right now, they have to be there. With what we allow you to do is take that often very aging workforce and bring them to somewhere central where they can then provide that same service, but do it to many people simultaneously.
What was I don't think you mentioned, what was the capture device? Are they wearing a HoloLens or a...
So we're actually hardware agnostic. We work with a number of different devices. So we work with Google, for example. We work with ODG. We're working with the HoloLens. So yeah, there's about 30 companies building these devices right now. Our goal is to support the best of those.
Fantastic. A round of applause for Vital Enterprise.